A few months ago, we heard about the plans for a new public art project through our sponsors at the Buffalo AKG in collaboration with Stitch Buffalo. And now there's a final design. Take a look at our visit to the studio of Stitch Buffalo to hear more. Well, today our sponsors, the Buffalo AKG, brought us here to Stitch Buffalo to talk about an ongoing project. I'm joined now by Dawn, Erin, and Syra to talk about an exciting project in the works. So thank you all for inviting us out.
Yeah.
Dawn, I'd love to start with you. Can you tell us about Stitch Buffalo and what you do here?
Stitch Buffalo is a nonprofit organization that is a grassroots organization that exists in Buffalo. We work with the immigrant and refugee women living in Buffalo in the textile arts, giving them opportunity to make and sell their work, as well as get supplies and community classes in the textile arts as well.
Beautiful. Okay, Erin, tell us how the AKG got involved with Stitch Buffalo and what you are working on.
Well, we've known about Stitch Buffalo almost since their inception, similar to when the AKG Public Art Initiative began, and it's been an organization that we've been really fond of since that inception. And you know, it really is the premier textile-based cultural institution in the region, and so we want to bring attention to that. And Stitch has now moved from a couple locations, starting the basement of a church, and now to this fantastic location here on the west side. And what we want to do, you know, whenever anybody comes through the doors, their response is immediately, wow, look at this place, this is amazing. We want to be able to highlight that from the street. We want people to know that this is a destination for them to come and see this art and these artisans.
Yeah. And Syra, that's where you come in. And working on projects like these, community projects, is your expertise, right?
Yeah, I have a background in urban planning and I'm an artist, and I feel really strongly that people should have a say in what happens to their public spaces and to the environment around them. So this was a really exciting project when I was approached by Stitch Buffalo and the AKG about doing a project that involves community members in a large-scale mural of this size.
Yes, so you are the artist and muralist for this project. So tell us what you have conceptualized for this and how the community is going to get involved.
So the concept for the project was already informed by the community. We had about 6 months of workshops where people came and shared what they wanted to see. So the design is really informed by that. There was a lot of colors, a lot of multicultural imagery and concepts. Vibrancy, you know, something that really calls attention to Stitch and its mission and what they do in the community. So all of these things were informed by the community already. We had 2 designs that were then voted on, so it went out to public vote. I think we had like somewhere between 300 and 400 people vote on the designs. So that's how we ended up coming down with the concept. It's very colorful, it's very vibrant, it gives off the sense of energy. There's a scarf type of fabric that starts as a roll of fabric on the back and becomes something that looks like a retail item, and so it really tells the story of the makerspace in the back and the people who are creating it, all the way to becoming a retail item and what happens in the front of the shop. So yeah, did I leave anything out?
I think you covered it all, but I would love to know where we're at in the project and when we'll start to see it actually take up space.
Yeah, well, we're at a pivotal point in the project, right? As Syra said, we had this great workshop period where people contributed their ideas and came together. We've settled on that, and now we're in a production phase. So this particular mural is going to be adhered to the masonry at this location with a product called Polytab, and that's a material that can be printed out and painted on by the public as well. So we're going to have a series of public paint days starting a little bit later in March and running all through June, where the public can come paint alongside Syra, us at AKG, and ultimately be a part of what the mural is when it's installed here in July.
Nice. And Dawn, what does it feel like for you to have the AKG backing such a project that highlights the amazing work that you and all the women that work here do?
It's incredible to have the AKG's support, and like we started 10 years ago, a small organization, and we are a community organization, and it feels right to have the community making the mural and have so much input too. So it's been a wonderful collaboration with Syra and the AKG and Erin, and I'm just thrilled that they support the work that we do.
Well, Aaron, where can our viewers go to learn more about this project and get involved with the painting?
Absolutely. So as always, buffaloakg.org is going to have a full list of all of the painting opportunities that our public can join us over the painting period that, again, will start later in March and through June. We'll have a number of opportunities for people to come and participate. And then when we are putting it up, it's going to be a spectator sport. It's going to be so much fun to watch when it's in progress. And then when it's completed, I'm sure we'll have a great celebration.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for giving us an update on this project. We can't wait to see it come to fruition. Well, viewers, you can learn more about this artistic collaboration by visiting stitchbuffalo.org or our sponsors at buffaloakg.org.